have an extraordinary person to the left of me, y'all. It's going down. I'm going to let him introduce himself because he does so much and I don't want to leave anything out. I'm going to just say his name, Digidoo. Tell us who is Digidoo.
Digidoo, of course, I'm Digidoo, the king of poppin' from Montgomery, Alabama. I'm an R&B singer. I design clothes, as y'all can see. I do my own clothes and everything, and I dance. I do my own videos, which I'm sure some of y'all have seen me on YouTube. I've been to the Hip Hop Awards 07 and 08. Have had some people, you know, to interview me and shout me out and everything, and I'm pretty much just grinding here in Montgomery.
Okay. So how did this all come about? The whole look from the glass mohawk to the apparel. How did this all come about?
Well, to be honest, it's, you know, pretty much been in me the whole time. Like, I captivated off of things that I was doing back in high school. Like, I used to put paint in my head and do all type crazy mohawks, but I never really had a chance to really show the glass like I wanted to, because at that time I thought that it was impossible to do. I saw the vision in my head, but I thought it was impossible because I was using these glass pieces on outfits, and I saw it in my head, and I never had a chance to put it together. So I finally put it together, and here it is as far as the
just turn around. What you saying? He has like a picture embedded in the glass hawk. It's like, oh my gosh, it's a sight. It brings attention, y'all. Y'all have to see it in person. I had to see it in person. So through everything that you've done, by far the most biggest step you've made was going to Nashville. I know I've been watching the documentaries on YouTube. I keep up with you. So you went to Nashville. You tried out for American Idol. How did that go?
Man, that was crazy. That was crazy. As you all know, some people think when you go to the American Idol, it's just one round and you just make it. It's not like that. I found, well, I learned that it's a couple auditions you got to go through if you make it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one. I came there, to be honest, I wasn't going to go. I had a friend that pushed me to go, and I was going to go, you know what I'm saying, because I was told by family that, you know, you bigger than that, and, you know, you God bless you. But I always wanted to go, you know, but my friend pushed me to go, and when I went, I stepped out on faith. I took God with me. I didn't have much money. I slept on the street. Something I never thought I would do, you know, but I took a leap out on faith, and that got me through the first round. So, you know, it was crazy. It was crazy. A lot of good singers there, a lot of bad singers there. We all know it's got to be good, it's got to be bad. It's a competition, you know. But the experience was just magnificent, just to be able to make it through the first round, you know, for me to go from sleeping on the street to making it. You know, I got that yellow ticket. From there, we had to come back. That was in July. After that, we had to come back in September for the second round. Second round was at the Hutton Hotel in Nashville. After that, we had 2 auditions we had to go through. The first audition was in a room where it was like this guy was sitting at the table, and people sitting at the table, and I sang my song, and I blew one girl away with the first note, you know. She was just like, wow, you know, and after that they gave me a little white sticker, and then I went to the second audition, which was this same day, which was kind of sort of like I was in front of the person who's over the show. I think his name is Nigel, I think I want to say. I did the same song, and they had me to do the song that everybody had to learn. I think it was called Rawhide. It's an old country song or whatnot. We had to learn it. I didn't. I kind of messed up on the song because I'm not really good at memorizing lyrics. But he saw my potential in my voice. You know, he heard my voice, and I was humming, and he still could hear me. And I sung the other song that I had anyway, that I had when I was coming anyway, and he let me through. So that was the second round that I went through. I mean, there was 2 rounds I had already mastered. So after that. I came back home, and then the next audition round, which was the final round, which was the TV round, you know, which is airing this month. In front of that's when you go and stand in front of Jennifer Lopez, Randy Jackson, and Steven Tyler, which is the new judges and whatnot. I came back in October, and I didn't make it to Hollywood, but the thing is, I found out that it's not really about that. You know what I'm saying? Like going from not having the right funds you need to do things, not having the right money you need to do that, to making it from that point to making it to standing before those people, that's a blessing. You know, especially coming from Montgomery. You know what I'm saying? That was a big, huge accomplishment for me to have done. But I noticed, I think people saw something in me. You know what I'm saying? While I was there, and I think they could see it in me anyway. You know, that's whether they did it or not. They told me I had too much vibrato on my voice. They said my voice is too churchy. Well, Fantasia's voice is churchy. Jennifer Hudson's voice is churchy. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to be sad about or nothing like that. American Idol doesn't define me, but I'm glad that I had the publicity to be on the show.
Can you share with the beat spot your voice? I want to hear it.
Sure. I'll sing a little bit of "Let Me Touch and See If It's Real" by Kurt Franklin. When I am down, let me touch you. When I am lonely, let me touch you. When I'm discouraged, let me touch you, touch you, touch you, like I never have before. Lord, I need you more and more.
Okay. Your experiences, you made it to TMZ. The glass mohawk does wonders. I've seen it, y'all. I had to go and check it out for myself. So tell us, how did it feel to be TMZ in Montgomery, Alabama? We went to TMZ.
You're right. I'm glad to I just want to say first, I'm glad to be on y'all show. You know, I just want to thank y'all for allowing me to be here. It's a blessing from God. All of this is our God. You know what I'm saying? Stepping out on faith, you know, when you step out on faith, you never know what may happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I try to tell people it's not about winning. It's not about making it to Hollywood, because people can see things like this, and it don't mean that just because, oh, you didn't make it is the end of the world. TMZ saw something in me. You know, people are comparing me to the male version of Lady Gaga. And here I am in Montgomery, Alabama, going from here to here. And every inch of the way, I'm inching my way up. You know what I'm saying? And it's a process. You know, it's not going to happen overnight like bam, like boom. You know, I don't even want it like that. You know, I want to be able to look back and look at the hard work. I want to be able to look back on everything. And I want this glass hawk to get noticed. You know what I'm saying? It's getting no recognition. And to be honest, I didn't make this happen to get attention. I did it because it was an idea that came to me. It wasn't to say, okay, I want to do this because I want to stick a piece of glass to my head to get noticed. It wasn't like that. It was just a gift. You know, just like this shirt was a gift. I thought about it and I made it come to life. You know, one thing I can say about TMZ, I had a lady named Lauren Carrasco who called me from TMZ and hit me up. She found me on Facebook. And she was searching on Facebook about American Idol, and I came up, you know, and I shared my story with her, and she was just like, your story is awesome. You know, even though you didn't make it, you know, like I said, it's not even about that. I'm learning that it's not about that. You know, just being on American Idol was a big help. It was a helping stone, like, to help me get to where I'm trying to go. So, she was just like, your hair is amazing. I gotta get this. You know, I gotta get this. And you heard my story, I told her, and she was just, something about it, something about this hairdo. Even though I have a voice and I can sing and do other things, it's something about this hairdo that really, that's getting people because it's never been done before. And, you know, and I feel like my definition of a legend is to be able to create something that's never been created before. Look at Michael Jackson, look at Prince, look at all these people. It's the weird people. It's the weird people that I feel like that's caking the bread and just, you know, they doing it, you know, and they set aside from everybody else. So TMZ, that was a big look. They told me I was on the news national from Fox 11 in LA, and they have been running the story over and over again, you know. So it's been giving me, people been inboxing me, people been calling me. It's been crazy. My sister called me from Huntsville and said her friend saw me on the website. I'm just like, wow, it was just overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And I know that God is working. If there's anybody listening, y'all keep God first, because it's really true. People stepping out on faith is real. Like I'm gonna be honest. I felt it was skeptical. I always been a strong believer in God, but you know, people say step out on faith, keep God first. But sometimes you can just say that and don't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? But I know the real definition of that now. Like you really do. If you have the faith and you know that you're gonna make it, keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing.
Well, I would like to thank you, Digidoo, for coming out and blessing me with my return. I told y'all I had to do it big. So we're gonna leave y'all.